Hello everybody, I'm here for the HOI4 channel. Welcome back to HOI4 and to Kaiserredux, where today we're going to be playing as New England. I can't remember the last time I played as them, but it has been a while. And I thought, why not try probably the most cursed route they have and get Lovecraft in power? Because, yeah, he likes that Cthulhu stuff, doesn't he? He's a bit of a strange man, so let's see what we can get up to and hop on into this. So we are Canada. Just very briefly before we get into this, as you can see, this is the event for the Questioning New England's Future. There we go, we're now New England. Of course, we are a puppet of Canada currently. We are ruled by the Hartford Convention, which is a provisional congress, and we do have limited recognition. And here is the focus tree. It's pretty damn thick. Pretty damn thick indeed. Of course, we're not really going to be paying much attention to any of this stuff over here, except from this route here, the Triumph of the Providence Society. We don't exactly have a military industry right now, which is not ideal, but it's something we are going to quickly fix, because we're probably going to end up butting heads with Canada. The Provisional Government of New England, thanks to our allies in Canada, we have set up a provisional government in Boston as we prepare to liberate the rest of the country. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely take advantage of the IEDC. The new Governor General has been selected by Canada, and it is none other than Albert Windsor. And the Governor General empowers the United Empire Loyalists, so they become the ruling party. We lose stability and war support. Oh, we no longer have limited recognition. New England's own troubles. As our state continues to grow closer to the Canadians and British exiles, and as our policy grows to be more and more Anglophilic, the local Irish and Scots-Irish population in New England, who number in the millions, have begun to grow weary. Though most are docile and still continue to live by our rules no matter how strict they become, a sect of violent anti-English Irishmen have begun to organise and carry out acts against the state. There's been a little bit of an altercation between the local Americans and a Canadian patrol, and yeah, it's just descended into absolute chaos. So we've got a choice. The Tommies hold fast against the angry mob of Bostonians, or the Bostonians rout the Tommies. And I do believe it is the second option we need to take today to get Lovecraft. New England's last hope. A grave injustice committed against the brave protector and friend that is the Entente, a nation divided on sectarian lines in a crisis on all ends that threatens to tear the heart and soul of civilization to shreds, all while a sullen and horrid darkness consuming our lands at all ends. Who but Howard Phillips Lovecraft, famed author, Anglophile and favoured son of the Entente, can come to New England's salvation as it is plunged into the throes of darkness? Agoraphobic and reclusive author to New England's highest position might have seemed like the ravings of the mad mere months ago. It's become clear to all in this brave new world that insanity and reality are slowly but surely becoming one and the same. And as we stand in the mouth of madness, we can only ponder the question: can Lovecraft save us? Oh my days, we have JFK? Didn't even realise that. JFK is here. An officer who goes into action while his sword is improperly dressed. Was that not something like that mad Churchill guy? He was British. I might be getting myself confused with someone else, but I think he was a guy who liked to go in the battle with a sword. I think he used a bow and arrow as well. But anyways, God Save the King is done, so Triumph of the Providence Society. Canada has decided to support the Pacific government. I think what we'll do first is deal with the whole civil war that we've currently got ongoing in the background. So from the looks of it, Lovecraft is wanting to get rid of the millions of Irish and Scots-Irish that inhabit New England, and he's currently trying to decide whether he wants to eradicate, subjugate, or ignore them as they erode their rights and liberties as he builds his cultural hierarchy. So they've rallied behind the former mayor of Boston and governor of Massachusetts, who has famous ties to the Irish mob and to corruption, and they've created their own version of the IRA. Okay, well, this is going to make things interesting. Oh, right, okay. We can just get rid of Lovecraft just like that. No, we're going to crush them once and for all today. So we can become free, but I'm kind of wanting... What would be, I need to become free. It's like, if I can declare war on, other parts of America and use the Canadians to help me, that would have been ideal, but I don't think we're going to have that option, sadly. Sorry, there's absolutely no way that I'm changing our road system to the British version. We might as well join Isaac for the time being as well. See it all burn. Some men just want to watch the world burn. We're just going to cause some damage to the infrastructure of all of our territory. I don't really understand what we're gaining from doing that. So Robert Hayward Barlow, more commonly just called R.H. Barlow, is Lovecraft's editor, one of his closest friends and confidants, and stands as one of Lovecraft's most important aides and allies, serving alongside Clark Ashton Smith and Sonia Green as the official second-in-command of the Lovecraftian state. Okay. Cool. He has a deep fascination with Aztec mythology, even working to slowly fuse some of these ideas and cultural myths into the wider Lovecraftian cosmic mythos and Lovecraftianism at large, with many Mesoamerican inspirations already appearing in Lovecraft's recent works. Yeah, Lovecraft loves that crazy stuff, so yep, here's another crazy guy. The old gods are dead, long live the new gods, long live the ancient ones and all of those who succeed them. Okay, by studying his mythos and anthropomorphizing his characters into a form of occult study, we can perhaps clean a small sliver of his endless dark wisdom. Okay, well, Christian resistance disappears, so we'll have some stability once again after that's done. The Esoteric Order of Dagon. Modelled after the mystical society of the same name founded by Captain Obed Marsh in Providence prophetic tome Shadow over Innsmouth, the Esoteric Order of Dagon seems to better understand esoteric cosmicist principles through the lens of the occult society is present in Lovecraft's work. He is not the be-all, end-all of this world. By employing chaos magic to evoke the power of Lovecraft's creations, we can tap into the collective zeitgeist of war-torn New England to bring his imagined outer gods into this world. What the hell? Knowingly or unknowingly, the written works and political actions of Providence have already stoked the fears and anxieties of the people of New England. Will M. Reich, the group's enigmatic leader, believes this terror can be distilled in a powerful spiritual essence known as orgone energy capable of reshaping reality. While other magicians such as Crowley have routinely failed to bring about the age of Aquarius through debased sexual ritual, Reich believes that he can succeed by employing the terror invoked in Providence work to bring the collective societal thought form of Lovecraft's outer gods into our reality. He is also crazy. Excellent. Our whole country is currently ruled by absolute madmen. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to point out. The United States of Siberia. Yeah, a faction kind of formed. The Orenburg-Vladivostok Pact. Yeah, this could be somewhat interesting. The Vermont campaign is now underway, so we're going to gain a core on Vermont, and it's no longer going to be demilitarized in 30 days. Then once we've done that, we can secure New Hampshire, then we can secure Maine, then we can secure upstate New York, then we can secure all of New England, and that will be the New England Civil War done with. Paranormal combat squads. As New England is further gripped by the paranormal enemy, more and more drastic measures must be taken to ensure the safety of our nation. One such action taken has been the creation of so-called paranormal combat squads by the brass of the Delta Green. These paranormal combat squads are large brigades of scientists and exorcists who are equipped in dealing with ghosts, poltergeists, and other spirits. These combat squads, nicknamed the Ghostbusters, exist within our world of forces beyond our understanding or reasoning. While some might dismiss them, we accept them and attempt to find out more. A former FBI agent by the name of Mulder, who now serves in Delta Green, has approached Lovecraft to discuss the subject of otherworldly beings contacted New England. With him are the so-called X-Files, which apparently prove that the old federal government was hiding the existence of extraterrestrial life. These revelations, if shown to the public, could shake the world to its core, so keeping the existence of any extraterrestrial life under wraps is something of utmost importance. Yes, let us authorise the creation of the X-Brigade. Oh nice, secure all of New England. As Lovecraft dedicates more effort into finding extraterrestrial life, the more results are found. After a sighting by locals off a highway in Vermont, the X-Brigade and the so-called Men in Black were sent to investigate. Upon arrival, they found a mite saucer crashed in a nearby valley. The Men in Black quickly dispersed the crowd while the X-Brigade secured the surrounding area. Question now on everyone's mind is what to do with the craft. Leave it be, we've seen too much, or crack it open, see what secrets lay inside. Woohoo! As the brigade of scientists tried to crack open the mighty spacecraft, they failed time and time again. Hammers, chisels, power tools, and even torches at 100,000 degrees, nothing could make anything other than a dent. As they grew more desperate, resorted to firing turtle shells at the craft in hopes of breaking it open. Their mighty technology might have kept us off them for a while, but eventually managed to pull through. Fortunately, as soon as the craft opened, poisonous gas spilled out and filled the hangar, killing all inside. Oh my days. Exploration into the paranormal. Lovecraft has always had a powerful belief in spiritualism, and with his iron grip on the government, he has authorised the creation of a special branch within Delta Green, specially dedicated to paranormal and spiritual. With this new branch, we will delve into the vast depths of the unknown. The vast unknown of the afterlife will finally be explored, and the secrets of life and death will finally be revealed. While some in Lovecraft's government may not be happy with this waste of tax money, their opinions do not matter to Lovecraft. His word is law, and nobody dare say otherwise. Richard Byrd demands an audience with Providence. Antarctic exploration has proven to be a fascinating and noble endeavour, an endeavour which America, as well as other nations such as the mighty German Empire, have embarked upon since the continent's discovery in the late 19th century. Cool. The meeting between the two was a fascinating one, with Byrd proclaiming that during the long period when he was grounding in Antarctica, he had found the mystical mountains of madness while flying an airplane over Kaiser Wilhelm II land. In addition, Byrd claims to have saw strange flying crafts, witnessed unusual sightings of public figures thought to be dead, and claimed to have found the gates of Agartha, a mystical land supposedly in the centre of the earth. While Lovecraft has his doubts about the validity of Byrd's claims, he has nonetheless granted him a position within the Army of Providence, christening him as New England's latest admiral and approving of further funding into Antarctic exploration. The more fanatical claims are surely the polar madness talking, or fund Byrd's mission to the fullest extent, which will prove his claims beyond a shadow of a doubt. Yes, the top option seems a little bit more cursed. He's actually not a bad admiral. Let's put him in control of our fleet. With a renewed push for Antarctic exploration in full swing on the Providence, the unfortunate fate of several encampments and expeditions which were abruptly stranded in the frozen tundra due to the fires of the Second American Civil War has finally been revealed. Typically, the demise of such expeditions come from bouts of starvation, freezing to death, or some other unfortunate accident. However, one particular ill-fated expedition, one joint Norwegian-American expedition, has suffered a far more interesting and peculiar fate. Discovered the camp at the tail end of the strange occurrence, finding only two nearly frozen survivors in the charred and destroyed encampment. Before these two explorers succumbed to the cold, they told the chilling story of the camp being infected by a strange, terrifying organism that came from a crashed spacecraft. A spacecraft which the Norwegian counterparts found frozen in the vast Antarctic ice. According to the survivors, this organism seemingly infected the first member of the Norwegian crew, eventually moved to infect the American crew after its infiltration of the camp disguised as a sled dog. Oh, it's literally that movie. What's it called? Like it's not The Thing, is it? Following the revelation, both the Norwegian and American crews were driven to murder their teammates by the paranoia incited, with both parties eventually burning their respective camps to the ground in a last-ditch attempt to kill the Thing. Oh, it is the Thing. It is the Thing. We'll get the Cult of Providence done, and then we'll grab Eldritch Signs, and I'll decide what I want to do. Because I could probably still stick with the Entente once I become free. And then hopefully I can drag them into the war against the Americans and kind of weaken them, but also use them to help me grow stronger. So we now have the all-seeing and all-knowing modifier to Lovecraft. The Shadow over Innsmouth. When Providence originally began the process of rewriting his Novelia, Shadow over Innsmouth, into a more substantial tome, it was merely to satisfy the demand of his followers to expand on its themes and motifs, to better immerse the reader in Lovecraft's world-building and philosophy following his breakout success. While his rise to the prominence and political dominance, however, the Shadow over Innsmouth has undergone a beautiful and terrifying transformation, not unlike that of the deep ones of the titular Innsmouth itself. While weaker minds have been driven to madness by Providence's magnum opus, those capable of finishing his work without losing themselves emerge fundamentally changed. You simply must read it. Oh my days, no. No, the Nordic Federation has formed. Do you read H P Lovecraft? With Providence fully returned to his work of writing, the nation has begun gripped by the feverish obsession with Lovecraft stories, with this run on the bookstores being dubbed Lovecraft Mania by foreign observers. The masses in New England begin rushing to read Lovecraft's most prolific works, as well as mind-bending new releases. Riots in major cities such as Boston become common as people lay in wait for Lovecraft's next epoch to release. Oh my days, okay. With the explosion of popularity of Lovecraft's work, certain Lovecraft superfans began seeking out the fictional places mentioned in Lovecraft's books, such as Dunwich, Arkham, and the Miskatonic University, with certain fanatics claiming to have found the mystical locations in real life thanks to hints and secret maps found hidden in the text and cover art of Lovecraft's books. Furthermore, some reports have claimed large contingents of less stable fans have been driven mad by Lovecraft's works, erupting into strange bouts of ultra-violence, mass murder, and are claiming to be characters in Lovecraft's works, who are trapped in an endless story by Providence himself. Well, these lunatics are mostly being swept up by Delta Green and dumped into local mental asylums. The prevalence of axe-murderers asking people, do you read H P Lovecraft, might soon become a problem. Okay, we could do Into the Shadows, which just that does put us under war economy. Okay, well, I'm going to do Into the World, and we're going to break free from Canada. And just in case Canada gets any funny ideas, let me just border them. Because, yeah, independence from them would be nice. I'll stick around in the Entente for the time being, but if I get the option, I can just buy some Arasakas from Canada. Okay. Oh, I don't care about the Princely Federation's war. Or the war between Delhi and the Princely Federation. So do we want to show them the light or embrace the darkness? I believe it would be best if we go ahead and show them our light. We are going to make Lovecraft's America. Okay, our foreign policy part of the tree has opened up. We've also got all of this over here as well. Only following orders. Well, Lovecraft's wisdom is without question among his officers. His penchant for refusing papers has created multiple conflicts. Direct orders from Providence has dispatched the generals and scribbled out legal documents or penciled in the margins of previous commands. This caused the embarrassing effect of troops being unable to interpret Lovecraft's seemingly nonsensical or contradictory orders due to them being muddled or lost in a sea of scribbles and edits around the older messages. Well, that's awkward for Germany. They've lost Ukraine. Ukraine is radical socialist now. And the Danube Federation is here. Yeah, that has went ahead and made it slightly more awkward for Germany now. The Third International has grown. Who's in the New Britain? That's Arthur Horner today. I went ahead and grabbed those mills that I was wanting to get. I think what I'll go ahead and do now is we will do Lovecraft's America. Right, sorry USA, but it's time to die. Yeah, they were obviously not prepared for our little old invasion now. Oh, I didn't realise Lovecraft had changed portrait to a more scary looking one. I forgot the Second Weltkrieg was underway. That's cool. Washington has fallen, and so with it the United States of America is no more. Okay, we got a little bit. Okay, interesting. But things ain't looking so great for Germany right now. Oh, the Entente is away to war. We've also actually almost finished this part of the tree here. We've just got the Claim Greater New England one to do. Well, I was going to declare war on the CAR, but I think I'm just going to chill and see what happens, to be honest. And the rest of the American Civil War, and we'll just join in once it's done, potentially. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take on New York. They do have 8 to 30 divisions, so we're going to try and get them to come out. Offensive in nature has been completed. I think I am just going to continue down here, because I want the bonus attack and defense on core territory. As the rigors of rulership have taken their unending toll on Providence, his ill health and cancerous ailments have come back to flare up once again. Alright, okay. So basically we have a choice here, I'm guessing. Where his family and his loyalists privy to hidden and sickly reality have begged Providence to reconsider his immense fear, loathing and distrust of professional medicine and doctors in general in order to not only save himself but to continue his crusade to save all of humanity and the glorious and enlightened brilliance of Lovecraftian thought and cosmicism. So yeah, we can have him survive or he can die. I'm going to have him live on. He's going to lead us to glory today. Hello, New York. Come on out. Come on out and say hi. Oh, there goes a wee encirclement. Happy days. Lovecraft's beloved cat. When he was a boy, his family owned many cats. His favourite one above all others was... Really? They named the cat that? A playful little scamp. He was the oldest of the Lovecraft family's felines and was adopted by a family in 1899. However, he passed away in 1904. When Lovecraft was just 14. Oh no, he didn't pass away, he went missing. Well, the American Union State is no more, so it's just a battle between the PSA and the CAR now to see who's going to come on top. Oh, there goes the fall of New York City. And there they go, they're gone. Oh, we could actually do the absolutely unthinkable. While these two battle out, we could go ahead and destroy Canada. The Lovecraftian state runs like a strange, well-oiled machine, churning along as we march into our cosmic and knowable destiny. H P Lovecraft does his best to lead the masses and it shows, for we prosper like never before as Lovecraftism is more deeply entrenched across the country. CAS has been nicknamed the Prince in Yellow by many due to his deep bond with our late national father. Smith was an accomplished author in his own right, contributing deeply to the Lovecraftian mythos and being one of the biggest writers of the now praised Weird Tales, along with Lovecraft and their Texan friend and contemporary Robert E. Howard. Possibly being Lovecraft's greatest friend in his life, Smith did not put his name forward to become Lovecraft's successor. This has nothing to do with succession. Lovecraft is still alive. This would be some backstabbing, actually. of the Entente. Because if you look at the situation, Germany is actually losing, Italy's winning, Russia's moving forward, the Entente is losing Spain. I think I'm probably just going to backstab the Entente now. Right, let's just go ahead and do this. Answering call Providence. We are going to leave the Entente. Right, time to tame the Frozen Kingdom. We have left the IEDC. The Queen in Yellow and the Princess of Providence. The Queen in Yellow, the Eldritch Empress of Providence. The woman that softened Lovecraft's bitter and paranoid heart. Sonia Haft-Green Lovecraft is one of the most beloved faces in the nation. As well, travelling as an amateur journalist when she first met Providence in 1921 in Boston. Instantly, she gravitated towards Lovecraft's genius and spirit. The two became fast friends and lovers. Now, Lovecraft's death, he's not dead. Clearly, they're expecting him to be dead now. Canada, bet you weren't really expecting me to come knocking, were you? Because there was nobody on your border. Ha 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 ha! No, we intend to teach them a lesson. Peace with Canada, not a chance. Alright, we're laying siege to Halifax. We've managed to cut them in two as well over here. Don't know why Iceland's just declared war on White Ruthenia, but holy moly, why have you got so many war goals? Fall Madrid, Spain's probably on their way out, but Halifax is gone. Now it's just a matter of waiting until we cross the rest of Canada. And this looks like it's a very even stalemate. Yeah, things in Europe could definitely be looking better for the Danubian Federation, that's for sure. Did Iceland declare war on more people? No, only a handful. Haiti is joined. Wow, okay, cool. Well, Newfoundland's about to be ours. We've got another wee pocket up there. It's just a matter of pushing through the random amount of Entente forces that are amassing. Oh my days, the Danubian Federation just finished collapsing. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, yeah, yeah, the Third National's winning this today. Okay, Canada has just capitulated. King Edward has fled. Are we getting a peace deal? Oh yeah, they're all retreating. Ceasefire with the Entente. It looks like the French national state were just killed off as well. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah, the Reichspact's gone as well. With the remainder of the Entente. The Democratic Alliance with the Caribbean. Okay, that's Costa Rica's faction. They're currently fighting Panama. Right, the Australasian Confederation is going down. They are the only major left in the Entente at this current moment in time, so hopefully with them going, we will be at peace. Okay, we have successfully landed, so it's just a matter of pushing all the way around. They do have a decent sized army, but don't know where they're going to be based. Oh, we managed to cut them off. Excellent. Looks like the Pacific States is probably going to emerge victorious in the Civil War. Well, it made sense to do armed free neutrality because, well, the Entente doesn't exactly exist anymore. Okay, I think the Australasian Confederation's kind of on their last legs here. We did get kind of stuck here for a decent wee while, but it's back in our favour. Oh, hey, we've met up. We've finally met up. The fronts are united. Yeah, it's almost a matter of time. Yep, good. Okay, we've cut them off. None of them are escaping. That's a pocket of dead Entente troops. Russia and Finland keep going to war, and it keeps just doing nothing. Nice. Okay, right. We'll just have to plan a naval invasion of New Zealand now. Why is Japan just declared war? Do they really think they are going to be getting anything in the peace deal? Think again. Oh my days, how many times is that fired now? Oh, the Japanese have landed in the southern island. Great contribution. Now you can bugger off, you're getting nothing. The Call of Cthulhu. We're conquest the Anglo-Oceania going swimmingly. We now have the forward position and localized supplies necessary to perform an expedition in Nemo Point. The fated and rumoured position of the lost city of Orilla sent an oceanic expeditionary crew out to the isolated point of inaccessibility deep within the South Pacific. The group dove with submarines and recording equipment in search for the supposed resting place of the Great Old One, Cthulhu. Whatever the case may be, the expedition did not find Cthulhu or Ryla and set sail home, both empty-handed and heartbroken, while also full of questions that asked Lovecraft on the return. Oh, we didn't find him. Well, we'll never look at Spain the same way again. Oh, we're still at war with the Republic of South Africa. Oh, finally. Is that over? Yes, they've finally puppeted them. Oh my days, that was ridiculous. Probably going to have Cape Town pretty well defended. Nope, because it's completely cut off. Excellent. Right, nice. That was easy landing. North we go. Ah, yes, South Africa is mine. Right, now that we're back at peace, we've got to retake the Winged Death. The Land of the Winged Death, which we've done. We've searched for Ryla. The doom that will come to Sarnath we need to do, and then A shadow over Portsmouth. Well, we've been building up to this moment. The Pacific States will meet my wrath. Okay, this is going pretty well so far. But this way, hopefully, when we beat the Pacific States, they'll lose a decent number of their divisions, and then we'll swoop on in and destroy them as well. Yeah, that's a very, very big encirclement. Yeah, look at that go. Look at that tick. Oh my day, 6.64 million. That was not just a small encirclement that died there. I cannot believe the casualties in this war. It's actually ridiculous. Collapse of the Pacific States. Yeah, they're gone. The only issue is how much of this are we actually going to be able to take. The end of the American Civil War. The dust has finally settled, and it seems the only faction left standing in the Civil War is in New England. No, I don't think that's quite the case, but okay. Oh, the Commonwealth of Nations is formed. Wow. And it looks like the Ottomans are going to get absolutely destroyed, but yeah, interesting. The Belgrade Pact still exists. Well, what the hell is that all about? Oh, I may regret this decision, but let's go. I'm inlandly going to be pushing over here. These guys are just defending. Oh, they're going hard instead. Yeah, they're already halfway the capitulation. We're absolutely butchering them. I'm pretty sure it's not going to kill them off, the fall of Atlanta, but still going to do some damage. There goes Atlanta. And where's the capital now? Austin. Okay, that's a little bit further away. We actually, like, break through there. Is that going to be physically possible? Because that's a potentially incredible encirclement. And it's over. We've won. Just got Venezuela to deal with. And all the rebuilding to deal with. Excellent. Alaska has rejoined us as well. We're looking pretty damn good. Venezuela ain't gonna know what's hit them. Okay, we're on our way. They've only got 25 divisions max. Wow, that pretty much went exactly how I planned it. Wow, that was very, very, very straightforward. And there we go. America is reunited, so we're now the Sovereign Order of America. And just have to rebuild absolutely bloody everything. I think, to be honest, I've kind of done what I wanted to do today. There is one last thing I am going to do, though, and I'm just going to use console commands to achieve it. Okay, so what I did was I went and completed the Eldritch Realm realized focus. We were going to have to take out the Union of Britain and the Third Internationale and the Bartia Commune to actually complete it, and that was going to be so much effort considering it's 1946. So we are now the Eldritch Realm of Providence, and we do have this one last event here. Our armies march in Anglo cities and strongholds across the globe. Our Lovecraftian banner flies high above great cities such as London, Sydney, Ottawa, Washington, Cape Town and more. The wider Anglosphere has been united under the leadership of H P Lovecraft in the world of Providence. With cities and societies being rebuilt across the Empire in Providence's image, and as our occultist culture and faith spreads to every shore our banner flies above, we know in our hearts that the Anglo race is finally safe from barbarism and savagery. Barbarianism, sorry, Jesus. Ours is a civilization that has persisted for centuries, and it shall endure for millennia more. Let us praise Providence, for his words have been our shepherd. Let us salute H P Lovecraft, for he has been our guide. Let us praise the elder gods and give respect to the great old ones. For with their indifference we have been able to achieve glory. Let us rejoice, for with H P Lovecraft at the helm, we shall stride towards destiny. So we can keep the capital in Providence for its heartland of our movement, or move the capital to London. And they get a wild, and rename it after Cities of Dreams. I love how Sydney is now New Ryla. Okay. What did Delhi become? New Sarnath. Orarab. Ottawa changed as well, didn't it? Yeah, Kadath. And then London is Siliphaeus. Well, there we go. That is... Oh yeah, I was going to say, why can't I do that? But I've got focus, no checks on. But yeah, that's Lovecraft for you. That is it. And look at the state of our manpower. Cheesy peeps, man. I suppose... Oh, that's his own extensive. Yeah, well, there we go. So thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little cursed run there as Lovecraft. And I shall be back very soon for something else. Until then, do take care. Cheer bye. Then out.